I try to hold the pieces. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. Welcome to the Dwelling Place. Good to see you this morning. I found this song this morning and I'm in love with it. So I'm just going to listen to it with you guys, give people a chance to join. I'm Sarah Elizabeth, professional life coach, live in the mountains of North Carolina. Welcome this morning. It's good to have you guys. Hey, Richard, good morning. Every breath I breathe, every step I take, God, just listen to this song with me, Richard. It is so fire. Highs and lows. You know it is. Joy through the storms. I surrender your light. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the Dwelling Place. So excited to be here this Monday with you guys. It is a powerful morning to be here. Highs and lows. Yes, for sure. So, how is everybody doing this morning? I see Jenna coming in. If you're wondering who I am and why I do this live, I just want to welcome you in this morning. And I want to take a deep breath this morning and really take a moment to arrive here. This is the dwelling place. This is not just a live, not just a message, but a space where you're invited to slow down, to come out of survival mode, and to reconnect with who you truly are beneath the noise, the pressure, and the patterns that you've been carrying every day. This is where truth meets you, where awareness begins, and where transformation is not just talked about. This is an experience for you. Good morning, Mark. Welcome. Good morning, George. Good morning, everyone. Jenna, Rich, repost this if you don't mind. Let's make sure it gets out to our family members. My posts, when I post in the morning, haven't been going out, so it usually takes a lot, some time for us to warm up here. So before I get started this morning, I just want to welcome everyone in. Happy Monday. It is wonderful to be a part of your life and to be with you this morning on live. The dwelling place is exactly that. It is a place to dwell, to sit with what's real. Good morning. Hey, Brandy. To sit with what's real, to feel what you've been avoiding, to understand what's been driving your thoughts, your reactions, your cycles. Because most people are moving so fast, we're trying to fix our lives. And we never stop long enough to actually understand ourselves. Here, we don't rush healing. We don't perform growth. We grow deeper. We create space for real alignment, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. For those of you that are new this morning, welcome. My name is Sarah Elizabeth. I'm a life coach, a leadership strategist, and the creator of the Willow Framework, a transformational pathway designed to help you come back into wholeness, to rebuild your identity, and to step into the life that you were actually created to live. I work with individuals one-on-one who are ready to break cycles, leaders who know they're capable of more, and people who are tired of surface level solutions and are ready for real change. If this space speaks to you, I invite you to follow, to share this live this morning, tap the screen and support us this morning. This is the dwelling place. And if you feel led, you can schedule time with me one-on-one or explore my coaching experiences and my retreats through my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Welcome in this morning to all of you. It's wonderful to be with you every day. I feel extremely blessed every day. The reason I do this every morning, people point fingers, judge, think that I just want attention. That's not it. I'm truly on a mission to make God fully known to as many people across the world as possible. That's my mission. I've seen what happens when people don't have this kind of space. I've seen people stay stuck in cycles for years, trying to figure it all out, doing the work, but never truly shifting because they're missing the deeper understanding, the guidance, and the support to walk it out. That's why I built this. And what people are saying is this is different. This is where things begin to click. This is where you finally understand yourself, where you can begin to feel again, to shift and to take your power back, to move forward in a way that actually lasts. And if you're here right now this morning, it is not by accident. There is a reason. I truly believe there is a reason why you're here. So, welcome this morning. As we begin today, we're talking about triggers all morning. Triggers are big, right? And I don't, if you're not a life coach, or you haven't ever had a life coach, or you not into mental health, maybe you have triggers, but you're not even quite sure what they are. So this morning is going to help you understand some of your reactivity and how these are based on circumstances that are triggering you. So you say, I have anger issues. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're provoked into anger because of a trigger, something that just keeps occurring over and over and over. Most people believe they're reacting to what happened to them, but that's not actually true. You're not reacting to the moment. You're reacting to what that moment touched inside of you. A tone, a look, a delay in response, a shift in energy. Something small happens externally, but internally it connects to something much deeper. And before you even realize it, your body has already responded. Your heart rate shifts. Your chest will tighten, your thoughts start racing, and now you're no longer in the present moment. You're in a memory that your body recognizes. Good morning, Jonathan. Thank you, Brandy. Good morning, family. It is so wonderful. I've said that multiple times this morning. I know Richard and Jenna have been on for a while, but I feel so blessed this morning to be in this with you and in it with God, to help you to heal, to find something real, to transform your life, to start seeing yourself from a heavenly perspective. Why did God create you? What is your purpose? What are your gifts? The truth is, you're not overreacting, but you question yourself. Why am I like this? Why did this bother me so much? Why can't I let this go? You're not overreacting. You're responding to a place that hasn't been fully processed yet. As your life coach, I can help you to process these places, the places you've been stuffing down, but they show up in anger, impatience, reactivity. Your nervous system is trying to protect you based on what it has learned, not necessarily what is true right now. And until you understand that, you're going to keep trying to control reactions that actually need to be understood. Because a trigger is not an emotional response or just an emotional response, it's an invitation for you. An invitation to see what's still influencing you, what belief got formed in a moment you didn't have the tools to process, what part of you adopted just to get through to something. You adapted to it. And if you can learn to pause in that moment, not to suppress it, not to push it down, but to actually observe it, you can begin to separate who you are from what you learned. That is where your power begins to come back. Universal truth here, you are not reacting to the moment, you are reacting to the meaning your body has attached to that moment. Your nervous system responds faster than your conscious mind. Awareness is how you catch up. The God pause, Brandy, is how you catch up. What feels intense is often something that has been felt before, not just now. I have 3 affirmations for you. I want you to choose the one you love the most and drop it into the chat. And if you're new this morning, I would love to hear from you. Where are you viewing from? We have a fantastic, wonderful, awesome community, and we love to welcome new people every day. We welcome around an average over 100 people every day, new followers every day on TikTok. It is incredible what God is doing, and He is healing hearts across the universe. People are going out there and rippling it out into their families, their communities, and people's lives are being positively affected just by this work that we're doing together. How powerful is that to do that together and for us to grow this? I'm also going to ask you to support this morning. Make sure you send your gifts. I saw Brandy with a crown. I saw Brandy with the universe. Thank you so much, Brandy. I love you so, so much. But I do need your help to keep this going. You know, it costs money to run things. It costs me money to live. And I'm supporting a lot of people for free, not just on TikTok Live, but through my Willow Way Foundation, thewillowwayfoundation.com. You can also find my services on thesarahelizabethexperience.com. They're both in my bios. Those links are in my bios, so check them out. Affirmation number 1, choose the one you love the most. Type it into the chat. Number 1, I am willing to understand my reactions instead of judging them. Number 2, I am safe to slow down and observe what I feel. Or number 3, my awareness is increasing and with it, my power. Drop your favorite. I'll be back in one moment. Travis, good morning. Love you so much. Choose yours. I want to give as many of you a chance. So drop your favorite affirmation. If it's all 3, that's fine, Richard. No worries there. And I already see Night over here with 2. So when I come back, we're going to review these, but I just want to take a minute to give you guys a chance to jump in. Number 1, I'm willing to understand my reactions instead of judging them. 2, I'm safe to slow down and observe what I feel, or my awareness is increasing and with it, my power. I'll be right back. You perfect. None of them before we made and broke. No, there's no changes. Holy smoke. All right, let's see. Got. Y'all know who this girl is? Her name's Celia Grace. I love her music. It's so powerful. Like, she's got, and believe it or not, I mean, I don't know if you've heard that, but it's like, it's spiritual music. So I love all kinds of spiritual music. Paulo, I see you with all 3. Night, welcome to our family. We love welcoming you this morning. Where are you from? 2 and 3 for Travis. Good morning to Furman. 1, 2, and 3. Definitely all 3 for Jenna. I see you, Jenna. 1, 2, and 3 for Richard. 2 for Night of Faith. Anybody else with your favorite affirmation this morning? Which from the universe? Me too. So, journaling prompts. You have your journals ready. Questions for you to get you thinking deeply about the subject. What situations trigger you the fastest? And what do they all have in common? What does that moment make you feel about yourself? Do you feel good about yourself when you're triggered? Or do you feel guilt or shame afterwards? How do you feel after that moment of the trigger and then the reactivity? And when is the first time you remember feeling this way? Guilt, Richard, shame, Jenna? Yeah, that's hard, isn't it? But we don't understand why, right? That's the hardest part of reactivity or anger issues is you don't understand why. And it doesn't align with your heart and how you feel about the people that you're around or the people that you're reactive to, right? It's not aligning with your heart. And that's the problem. That's the biggest disconnect. And you create these patterns, right? With this reactivity and the things that you're saying, and maybe you're angry, you're yelling, you're cussing, you're saying whatever, you're breaking something, hitting whatever you do, right? There's no judgment in this life. We've all been there. We've all been there. So, however, you're being like, whatever's showing up in you today, based on something that you've been stuffing, something that you haven't even acknowledged in years, that's where this work comes in. Because you can't stay there. You can't stay back here. And to never acknowledge how hurt you were, or how much it destroyed you, or how betrayed you felt, or how fearful you are, to never acknowledge that, Every decision you make, you are making it based on this moment. And you're not paying attention. You haven't paid attention for years. Think about that for you. What does it mean for you personally this morning? Randy, what goal do you want me to set? I'm so passionate about what I do. It's just, it's hard sometimes because healing is possible and it is real and it will last if you learn to do it at the core. Masking it is not going to help. Medicating, self medicating, whatever way you've been surviving over there, this is not healing. So, knowing now that it is possible and knowing that you've thought about these triggers, I want you to think about the last time you were triggered, not just what happened, the very last time you remember being triggered. And not just about what happened, but again, what you felt. In that moment, what did you feel? What emotion came up? Was it rejection? Was it not being heard? Was it feeling dismissed, overlooked, or not chosen? Was it being made to feel as if you're too much or not enough? What triggered you last time? Type one word in the chat, just one. What did it feel like in that moment? The very last time you were triggered. Night says rejection. Night, that's huge. Anyone else? What did you feel in the moment? Hurts, Travis. It's big, yeah. And then we're angry, right? We're hurt and then we're angry because we're hurt. Angered, Richard? Yeah. Alone? Wow. It's a big one, Jenna. So this is where everything starts to shift because once you realize it, it's not about what just happened to you. It's about what part of you it touched on. You'll stop trying to control the moment and you start understanding yourself and giving yourself understanding in this moment. We shift what used to be shame and guilt into something powerful. Acceptance. I have been this way, but this is not who I am. This is the work we do deeper. This is not just surface reaction, but understanding the root of it so that you can actually change it. Now that you see what is happening, let's break down what's happening inside of you in the exact moment that you get triggered because your body's doing something very specific here. And once you understand it, everything is going to change. So, chapter 2, what happens inside of you in these moments of your triggers. The moment you feel triggered, your body's going to move faster than your mind. Before you can logically think through what's happening, your nervous system has already decided whether you're safe or not. And when something feels familiar to past experience, whether it's rejection, abandonment, being overlooked, or not feeling good enough, your brain shifts into this protection mode. Someone tried to steal your bike at school. You were angry. Well, I mean, that's something most people would be angry about. So I wouldn't shame yourself too much. So your system doesn't ask what's true in this moment. It's asking what feels familiar. And that's why you can be in a completely different situation with different people in a different season of your life entirely and still feel the same intensity as something from your past. Your body's going to tighten. You're going to respond from who you are now. You're not responding, right? From who you are now. You're responding from this person from your past. This version of yourself that was broken, betrayed, hurt, rejected, lost, alone. This is where you lose your power. Not because you don't have the power, but because everything inside of you feels urgent. It feels as if you have to respond right now. You've got to defend yourself right now. Shut down right now. Pull away right now. But what's actually happening is this: you've been pulled out of the present moment and into a pattern response. And if you can catch yourself here, even for a few seconds, you'll interrupt the entire cycle. I want to explain this to you really simple. When you're triggered, your body goes into one of these three responses: fight, anger, defensiveness, snapping; fight or flight, overthinking, anxiety, needing to escape, flight mode; freeze, shutting down, going quiet, disconnecting. None of these are flaws. These are all protective mechanisms that you have built into your nervous system. Your reaction is your nervous system trying to keep you safe. It's not trying to sabotage you, but it does a lot when you have these places in you that you haven't addressed. You cannot think your way out of a triggered state. You must regulate your body first. And the moment you slow your body down, you regain access to your mind, to your logical thought process. So, right now, we're going to do something. This is called the reset. I'm going to do this with you live. I want you to participate with me. Right now, we're going to interrupt the pattern. So, when you feel a trigger, when you have a moment that you feel something, but you know it's not happening from your environment now, it's not happening from the present moment, it's coming from something else, and you're not quite sure why. Slow down, take a breath. God pause, Miss Brandy. Take a minute. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. I'm going to teach you how to do this. We're going to do it together. I'm going to count for you, and we're going to do this 3 times. You ready? Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale through your nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do one more round. Inhaling through your nose for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders back. And notice what just shifted in you. Which one are you? I want you to type into the chat for me. Are you a fight? Are you a flight? Or are you a freeze? I've got 106 people in here. I want to see every single person here. If you're not driving, if you're in a safe space, type into the chat. Which one are you? Fight, flight, or freeze? I'll be back in one moment. I want to see as many responses as possible. This is an open conversation, and it is one that we are blessed to have every day. I'll be back in one moment. I want to see yours. Fight, flight, or freeze. Eventually, I bet that we could have made this work and probably would have figured things out. But I guess I'm a letdown, but it's cool I checked out. Oh, you wanna be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend now. Sit around and talk about the good times that didn't even happen. I mean, why you
laughing. Must have missed that joke. Let me see if I can find the reaction. No, but at least you're happy. Feels like we're on the edge. Try. I wish that I could see proud. I'm sorry that I let you, let you down. All these voices in my head. I wish that I could show them. I'm sorry that I let you
All right.
down.
Gonna go up and review now. Fight for Paulo. Knight says, I don't know. Fight for Travis. Fight for Shay. Sean, welcome to our family. Tails, thank you so much from the bluegrass. I like some bluegrass. Doc Martin, I'm from the town that Doc Martin was born in, and we have the Merle Fest here. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Merle Watson. All right, Big Tater, thank you for that. Hurt me. Thank you for the new follow. Welcome to our family. I'm much older than you think I am. I promise you that. Man up in Jesus Christ. Amen. I love that. Ivania, welcome to our family. Richard, I love that. He said somebody tried to steal my bike at school. Yes, I'm American. I live in North Carolina here in the United States. It is about 8:30 in the morning here where I am, and it's a beautiful, beautiful spring morning. I had a 90-degree weather on Saturday, and I shot 90 in golf. Y'all, that was so awesome. So, good morning, sweets, sweetest from Maine. Okay, is that Maine? MN? I think it is. It's too. I've got too many things rushing through my brain right now. But welcome this morning. Love you so much. So this is why doing this work alone can feel very hard because you've been trying to think your way through it, something that your body is holding on to. This is the work that we'll go deeper into so that you can actually change how you respond in these circumstances. Hey, Rich. Good morning. Thank you. Oh, best coach ever. Thank you. And if you're on another platform this morning, know that you are so incredibly loved by our community. And we just have the best time every morning, just spending time together, talking about the tough stuff. But we have fun too. I think we have a lot of fun talking about it. But I think that's a gift that God has placed on me is like when I started this, so it's been a year now. Um, and it's just incredible how God has moved. We have over 23,000 followers on TikTok, and that's slow growth. That's not because I blasted off or became viral with a post. That is consistent effort. That is us being here every day. That is us spending time and people finding us. So I'm going to ask you, share this live right now. There's somebody out there in your life that has really been struggling with the fact that they are fight mode or they're in some kind of survival mode. Maybe they're flying away every time, just shutting down every time, stuffing, right? Here's what happens with a lot of us. Men are more common here. So I'm going to give this for you. I'm going to say this for you guys. Men tend to stuff everything, right? It's like you were hurt as a child, someone did something horrible to you, you have this shame and the guilt, the same thing that women carry with them, right? From things that happened to you in your childhood. So we're not that different. But what you do instead of letting your emotions out, like a woman, we're more emotional, right? We're not afraid to share emotion. But men, for you to do that, there's a weakness that you've been taught, right? You think that you need to stuff it down. And what happens there, and what's the dangerous part of this for you guys, is that it shows up in reactivity. Everything you've been stuffing shows up in impatience, anger, fear, control. And it's not just men, it's all of us, okay? We all have touches of this. So think about this for yourself with no judgment, no shame. If you're in fight mode, why are you fighting? What are you fighting? Because you're fighting everything around you and you're reactive and you're defensive, right? And there's a reason for it. You're not just a horrible person. You're not just a mean, cold hearted guy. Okay. That's not who you are. So stop accepting that and start looking for the reasons at the core. because you know in your heart you're not this.
No thunder.
And I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking directly to someone, but you know in your heart that this is not you and it's so far out of alignment. And you go through the motions every day. You just keep carrying on. You keep trying. Healing is possible for you. You do not have to stuff. You don't need to. It is not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for the people that you love. And you don't have to be afraid anymore. Whatever happened to you is gone. It's a part of your journey, but it does not define who you are or where you're headed or what you're capable of. None of it. Chapter 3. You can shift it in real time. The body reset and emotional release experience. You're an ex-fearful person. I love that, an ex-fearful person. Me too. I love it. Edgar, welcome to our family. Most people try to think their way out of a triggered state, but your body is not responding to logic when it feels unsafe. You can tell yourself, I'm fine all day long, but if your nervous system doesn't believe that, you will still feel anxious. You'll feel overwhelmed, shut down, or reactive. I have a flash goal. Let's see what it is. 26 of you to send a heart me in the next 15 minutes. If you haven't sent your heart me's, please jump in and do that right now. So you feel this this anxious feeling all the time. You feel overwhelmed. Everything is too much. It's like putting one more thing on top of the pile is going to be more than you can handle, Jason. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. It's going to be more than you can handle. So you just step it down and you just keep going and you keep pushing through and you keep forcing yourself. But you're not happy. You're not living. You're enduring life. People stay stuck here not because they don't understand their patterns, but because you've never learned how to physically shift your patterns. Thank you, Jason. Someone requested prayer through text just now. Send up prayers for just an unspoken prayer for this person. Your body holds on to what your mind hasn't processed. Every time you suppressed how you felt, every time you had to be strong for everyone, every time you pushed through instead of pausing, it didn't disappear. It's stored. When something in your present moment touches that same emotional imprint, your body reacts as if it's happening all over again. Not because you're broken, but because your body is asking for release. This is where your power actually lives. Not in controlling your emotions, but in learning how to move through your emotions. Because the moment you learn how to regulate your body, you create space between what you feel and how you respond. And this space, this is your freedom. Right now, we're going to do this together. Not later, not theoretically, right now. I want you to sit back for a second. Where do you feel tension right now? Is it in your chest, your stomach, your shoulders, your jaw? Where do you feel tension? Anybody feeling tension and you want to share, to acknowledge? Kimba says, my chest and my heart. Oh, Shay, my chest. JP, low back. Anybody else? Where are you feeling the most tension? Brandy, in your stomach today? A lot going on your weekend. It's going to be okay. You're making choices that you have to make. It's going to be okay. God has a plan. Laisha says, from words unsaid. Gift. Get it. Thank you so much for that repost. Jason says neck. Kemba, thank you for the repost. All right. So we're going to do a breathe reset. I'm going to sit here Indian style just because, I am a life coach. I'm a little strange, a little odd. All right. I love that about myself now, though. In the past, I'm like, why am I so weird? Anybody else with me there? So we're going to inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. And I'm going to count with you. Then we're going to hold for 4. But this time, we're going to release for 8 seconds. What this release is going to do is any energy that is causing this excess tension in your body, that longer release, you're going to release that tension. So as you breathe in this time, I want you to imagine yourself breathing in peace, joy, comfort, healing, the good things, right? I want you to breathe in the love of Christ, the forgiveness, the empathy, the grace that he provides, the mercy. Breathing in for 4. And as you release, I want you to release anything that is dividing you from yourself this morning. Anything that is keeping you disconnected from God. Anything that is keeping you stuck in these patterns and these self-limiting beliefs and the overthinking. Whatever it is that is causing this tension in your body, you're going to let it go right now. I'm going to count to 4. You breathe in through your mouth for 4 seconds. Let's regulate our breath for a moment. I'm going to ask you to recognize how your normal breathing pattern feels here. Are you taking a deep breath when you breathe? Are you taking a solid, strong enough breath? Or do you take little mini breaths? Which one are you? Do you take deep breaths or short, staggered? Does your breath feel like an ocean wave or does it feel more like a dump truck trying to make its way up a dirt road? Travis, if you're here, you like that. I know you get it. You just have to know where I live, okay? Short breath, Shay. That's important to recognize, okay? Because if you're taking little mini breaths, you're not getting enough oxygen into your body. So this can cause a lot of issues, anxiety, stress in your body, but even worse than that, medical problems. So think about this for yourself. If you haven't been breathing appropriately, I'm going to teach you how right now. So as you breathe, to regulate your breath, start breathing through your nose first. So you're in a moment, you feel some stress happening, some tension, you start to feel your body tense, start to feel this overwhelming emotions coming up. Pause in this moment. Notice your normal breath pattern and begin to breathe. We're going to breathe in through our nose slowly for 4 seconds. I'm going to count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Now exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those last 2 seconds, did you notice anything? Did you notice any leftover tension as you breathe out? And it gets kind of difficult, right? When you get to the 7th and the 8th second, because you're still trying to push it out. But I'm telling you, this works amazingly well to calm yourself, to regulate your emotions. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it 3 times now that you have the whole feeling. And this time we're going to breathe in our mouth for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and release for 6 to 8. Are you ready? I'm going to count for you. So no worries if you've never done it before. We're going to begin breathing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing everything out that is not meant to be in your body today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Get it? I appreciate you. Breathing out for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do you feel after doing that with me for 3 rounds? What did you notice? Carla, good morning. I see you. I need 24 heart me's, family, and I need you to repost this live right now if you love me this morning, because I love you, and it's only fair if you reciprocate that you help take care of me too, okay? Thank you, thank you. Psychic Bunny, welcome this morning. James, welcome to our family. Thank you, Shay. Shay, how did you feel? I'm going to ask Shay, because Shay was over there engaged and doing this with me. So, Shay, how do you feel in your body now versus how you felt before you did the 3 breaths? And if anybody else wants to share, I would love to hear from you because you can help other people be encouraged. This is something that's new to a lot of people. Okay. And that's okay. And some people will be like, no, that's so weird. I'm not doing it. Come on. Let me tell you some medical benefits because I'm a holistic practitioner, right? And so everything I do, I like to focus on the holistic way of treating things, natural, organic ways of taking care of ourselves, healing ourselves. And so if you're thinking about this for yourself this morning, you think you might need a pill to pop, right? You think you need something. You think you need to self medicate or do something. But truthfully, what do you need? You need to breathe. It's simple. And if you can get into a habit of pausing when you need to and breathing when you need to, and then responding, you're going to build so many things in yourself: trust, forgiveness, respect for yourself. You'll say no when you need to. You'll say yes when you mean yes. You're going to have time to think about things before you say yes to things that you shouldn't have said yes to. Are you a yes person this morning? Do you just say yes to everyone, even if it hurts you or it's going to harm you in some way? Me too. Me too, but not anymore. I want you to take one deeper breath with me. 6-second breath with me. I'm going to count with you. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the exhale, I want you to let it go with a sigh. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear my sigh? You probably didn't because it was pretty quiet. But it's like, just release it, right? Sometimes doing that will even intensify your release. Notice what just shifted in your body, even slightly. We didn't fix everything, but we interrupted the pattern. This is how we win it. Universal truth: your bodies cannot stay in a heightened state when your breath slows down. Scientific truth. Regulation creating clarity, but reactivity creating confusion, if I can talk plain. And small shifts in your body create big shifts in your life. Choose the affirmation you love the most, and can I get a repost right now from every person in this live? Affirmation number 1, I am safe in my body. Number 2, I can slow down and return to myself. Thank you, thank you. Number 3, I have the power to shift how I feel. Type your favorite. I'll be back in one moment. Thank you guys so much.
Said distance helps us grow. But the silence hits me so more than you'll ever know. Remember all those late night messages, a little hard to make. Pressure lifted, telling me you miss me. Like your spirit came and kissed me. Now I'm falling in the echoes of what we were. Still we can find me. Be alone. You're the only place that steps alive. I call, but you don't pick up the phone. Hearing your voice now cuts me to the bone. Feels like every boundary you make pushes me deeper into heartbreak. You said you love me, so where did you go? These nights are heavy, harder than you know. I see you pulling at me deep inside, like waves of meeting, crushing midnight. Hey, we're tangled in a way we can't undo. And every part of me is tied to you. I don't wanna ever say goodbye.
Right. Let's see what you got.
It makes me cry.
Welcome this morning. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. Transformational life. Shay says, I am safe in my body. Richard with 3. EJ, welcome this morning. Carla, thank you for the Ghost Popular. An herbalist by birthright. Get it? The Bible says that every herb that we need to treat every ailment is present here on the earth. You believe that? Everything we need to naturally treat every ailment is on this earth. I believe it. Do your research. Stop falling into society and what they want you to do around your health. There's a much better way to take care of yourself, and I can help you with that. So if you need that, you should visit my webpage, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. My background in wellness is I used to manage a ladies' gym, and I created wellness programs for women and worked one-on-one as a personal trainer with women. And so I do know how to help you. And I do have the experience. And people will say, well, you say you help me. What degree do you have? I'm a master certified professional coach. I've been through a lot of hours of training, and I've worked with people one-on-one for years in leadership roles, helping to grow people. I'm a people grower. And I figured out a way to help people to heal and then to grow. And guess what happens? The most powerful things happen when a broken or a person who has been stuffing down emotion and a person who doesn't fully know who they are, for that person to step into their power, that is what I get to witness. And it is amazing. And I want to see you step into your power today. Whatever that may be, if it is you're interested in a holistic approach to your life, you're ready to start living, knowing who you are, being more confident, trusting yourself. You're ready to change patterns and find breakthroughs. That's what I'm here to help you do. Questions for you. So we did the breathing exercise, and if you were here a moment ago, what did you notice in your body before and after that exercise? Thank you, Travis. Thank you so much. Galaxy. I love that one. How often do you ignore what you feel physically? How often? What would change if you paused like this more often and you paid attention to how your body feels? Did you know that that is a means of loving yourself appropriately? Is to pay attention to how you feel. A lot of us have just not paid attention to how we feel. We stuff it down so much, we're just going through the motions. No wonder we're ready to fight. We're not taking care of ourselves. We're not loving ourselves appropriately. Therefore, we have no idea how to go out here and love anyone else appropriately. We just don't. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. You just don't know how to love. You haven't been shown it, even for yourself. What would change if you paused more often? If you paid attention to how you feel in the morning? If you reset your mind at the start of your day when you need to? If you took some time to breathe when you feel stressed and overwhelmed when you wake up in the morning? Instead of just pushing through and heading out to work, took a moment with God. A God pause, meditate, breathe, get outside. Let's be honest here. Did you feel even the slightest shift? Type yes, a little, or not yet into the chat. If you're with me on the breathing here, are you feeling shifting happening in your body, in your spirit, and your mind when you pause and breathe? Yes, a little bit, or not yet? I want to know where you are. Hey, Shelly, thank you so much. Good morning, sister. Sending you lots of love today. It's so good to see you. Keep up the good work over there. So, this right here, these moments, that's why I do this. Because if you're feeling a shift at all, even just a little, tap the screen right now, send a gift, share this live with someone who needs it. We get to be in God's presence every day. We dwell with Jesus. Welcome to the dwelling place. Thank you, Shelly. So, you may not realize that you need this, right? You might have found this live this morning and you haven't even ever thought about it. Today's the first day it occurred to you that you've been stuffing it down. Today's the first day that your mind opened up and you said, I've been angry for a reason. Now she's telling me the truth. I've known I'm not a bad person in my heart. That's why I feel so shameful when I act this way, when I do these things. There's a reason why you feel shame and guilt. It's because you know it is not who you are. So stop. Whatever it is, just stop. Go to God. Seek out his wisdom. Let him convict your heart. This world is not here to convict you. They're not supposed to be shaming you or guilting you. That's God's job to judge you. Even Jesus didn't judge, and Jesus is the only perfect version of a human that ever existed. Now that you felt what it's like to shift your state, let's go deeper. Because every trigger is actually trying to tell you something specific. And you can learn to read it. If you can learn to read it, you'll never look at your reactions the same again. You'll understand yourself. Decode your trigger. We're going to play a game here. The purpose of this game is to help you to achieve deep self-awareness, an emotional connection. We're going to do something different because this isn't just a game. This is awareness in real time. Awareness. I'm going to give you a real life trigger, right? Several of them. Real life trigger situations. And you're going to tell me what's actually happening underneath the trigger. Because it's not about what happened to you. It's about what it triggered in you. So I'm going to present a scenario for you. And I want you to type the word trigger or the word truth into the chat. You answer. Let me know what you think it is. And I'm going to reveal to you which one it is, okay? All right. Round one. They didn't text you back. They didn't text you back. Is this a trigger or a truth? They didn't text you back. You got no response. Trigger. Truth night. Thingies. So this is a trigger because the story becomes I'm not important. I'm being ignored. I'm not chosen. Why are they mad at me? The overthinking begins. They must not like me. What if they're just busy? What if they just have a lot going on? What if they saw it and they were really busy when they saw it and they forgot? What if? But you're over there thinking you're not important. I'm being ignored. I'm not chosen. They don't like me. Why don't they like me? Round two. They correct you or they disagree with you. Is this a trigger or a truth? Thank you, Brandy. I love you so much. And thank you, everyone who's gifted this morning so far. I need you guys to jump in. We got to make this powerful. We got to keep this growing every day. And you help me do that through your gifts and sharing, reposting, sharing my content, following all the stuff, right? Richard says truth. That's kind of a trickster, right? Because it just depends on the way they corrected or disagree with you, right? Because would it trigger you if they approached you in a way that you could be receptive to, a way that felt like love? It's a trigger for a lot of you because underneath that, you think that you're wrong, you're not good enough, you're being judged by them. So what do? You pull away emotionally. But truthfully, that can be a good thing, right? And I love that Rich caught that, Richard, because if someone gives me feedback that is coming from a place of love, Sarah, I care about you and I see you are derailing here. Sarah, I care about you and I see that you're not taking care of yourself here. Sarah, you should think about how you're perceiving this, right? Maybe, think about having a little bit more of an open mind. What if someone gives me that feedback? If someone gives me that feedback, I want it all day long. If you don't, then you're not focused on growing or being your best self. After on the other side of healing, you decide that you deserve better, so you start focusing on being your best self. You start focusing on things that are good for you. You start taking better care of yourself. You start paying attention to how you feel in your body, how you feel in your heart and your spirit every day. This morning, I spent some time with God. I woke up feeling a little discouraged. And we all have these moments of discouragement. When you work hard and you're fighting and you're doing everything you can and things aren't happening as quickly as you need them to. You guys know my journey. You know everything I've been through here. How many did you say, Brandy? 20? I didn't see it. So I'm going to do 7 cuz that's my lucky number. 7 paper cranes. And thank you for helping me meet my goals. So I spent a year giving you almost 300 lives that I create every day for you. By God leading me into this and Him helping me to heal myself, He's helped me to understand how other people can heal. He's helped me find ways to help you organically find healing and transformation, things that will stick with you, that will carry you into the next season of your life, the rest of your life. So in round 3, this one's going to hit deeper, okay? They pull away from you emotionally. They shut down. They don't want to hold you. They don't want to touch you. They don't want to talk to you emotionally. They're not there. Which one? Trigger or truth? Trigger. This one connects to abandonment, rejection, or feeling unsafe in connection. Oh, Randy. So we're going to make this personal. I want you to drop one word in the chat. What does your biggest trigger make you feel? Now, I know I asked you, some of you earlier, you shared things. Night says sad. The biggest trigger you have in your life right now, what does it make you feel? It could be fear. It could be alone. Jenna said alone earlier. Night says disappointed. Anybody else with yours? Rejected, ignored, not part of, not enough, unseen. I get that, Brandy. But there's some environments that unfortunately you're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. But that environment does exist for your little girl. That people will be there, that she can be herself. Seek out those environments, pray about it, ask God. God's going to send you that environment. She is going to shine regardless. It doesn't matter. And it's like I said to you this morning. I said, some people, they don't know what to do about your shine. They just don't know what to do with themselves because they see things in you that they can't stand. Why? Because they want it for themselves. Trust me, this has been my journey my whole life. I know how you feel to the depths of my core. You got to recognize who you are. You're not the same as those people that are mean to people. You're not the same as somebody that wants to make someone feel as if they're not welcome. That's not your heart. Your heart is aligned with Jesus, and you're never going to understand that. You're never going to understand a heart like that. So stop trying to, and seek out environments that are good for you and good for your child. If this is hitting home to you, if you're seeing this in yourself today, this is the work. And if you feel this moment, I want you to anchor into it. Tap the screen right now. Send a gift, not for me, but as a decision that you're ready to understand yourself on a deeper level. You deserve understanding. You deserve for someone to understand you, to see you. Why not let it be you first? Why not let it be you first? You deserve better. You deserved better. It's a decision. It's a commitment. We're going to level up right now with a fight, flight, or freeze moment. I'm going to rapid fire scenarios. Fight, flight, or freeze will be your response. You choose the one it is. Someone raises their voice at you. Go. Does it make you want to fight, flight, or freeze? Someone raises their voice at you. Fight, flight, or freeze. Time for that God pause. Ryan says fight. Freeze for Shay. Fight for Jason. Freeze for CM. CM, we all have these different responses, but they're all responses based on your survival mode. Freeze for Soldier. Fight for Paulo. If I fight. Funny story. You would never believe this today. When I was a little girl, I was tiny. I was like, in ninth grade, I weighed 90 pounds, if that lets you know. I'm 5'4 3/4, but I've lost about a quarter of an inch. Anger is not a luxury you can afford. No, it isn't. So, being a little tiny girl, I had 4 brothers. I also had 6 sisters. And so, my sister Etta was 5 years older, and I talked about her before. I'm going to talk about her this morning because I've been thinking about her. Funny thing is, I was thinking about her really early this morning, and I thought about her last night. And then she texted me first thing this morning just to say, I love you. We are thinking about each other. That is how connected we are. But as a little girl, I was so tiny that I thought that I had to protect myself. Like, I had to, and I also didn't want to be tiny. I'm like, why can't I be 6 foot tall? Why can't I be big like guys are? Why do I have to be a girl? I literally used to be like mad that I was a girl. I wanted to be a boy because my brother Nathan, he had it so easy. But I now growing up and looking back on that, I just remember feeling as if I needed to be a protector. Even as a tiny little girl, I had that spirit in me to protect others. Some of my older sisters were mean to Etta. They wouldn't like it for me to share it with you, but they were. They've admitted it. So, is what it is. But there was one day that me at 12 years old, my sister that's 6 years older than me, she was being really mean to Etta that day. And Etta would get her feelings hurt really easy. She was very sensitive. And I couldn't stand to see her hurt. I couldn't stand to see people hurt at all. And I couldn't stand mean people. I've never been able to stand mean people. So anyway, that day, she was being mean. And she threatened to hit Etta or something. And I don't know what it was, but something in me just lit up. And that spirit side of me, I went off. And I'm a little tiny 12-year-old girl. I might have weighed 75 pounds. And I just start fighting. And I'm protecting my sister. And you know what happened? 6 years older than me and way bigger. God put a spirit in each of us for a reason. And maybe you've been a fighter your whole life, but maybe you're supposed to take that intensity and apply it to something else. Maybe you need to fight for something that's real. Fight for other people to heal. Fight for other people to gain access to mental health resources that will help them to actually heal. You're not random. These have been your patterns. You're predictable. Don't you hate being predictable? It's like, I'm not going to bring that up because we're going to be fighting every time. You expect it to happen. One time, my spouse told me, he was like, you do that again, I'm going to get so angry. I'm like, so you're preparing yourself for anger here. I've said this before and it's so funny. It's like you're readying yourself. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to be angry here. You're not warning me. You're basically in your mind preparing yourself to be angry over something that's not worth you being angry over. That you shouldn't be angry, right? So it's like we go into circumstances, and Brandy, you just had one recently. It's like you could have been in there beating up on somebody if you wanted to. You're tough as nails over there. I know that about you. I can look at you and tell you've been through some things that nobody should ever have to face in your life. But look at you. Here you stand. So maybe you had to be a fighter. Maybe that's been part of your life and your journey. But that doesn't mean it has to be your future. Turn that energy into something for God. Fight for something for Him. Fight to bring people to God. Help me take this live across the universe. Help me help people across the world. Donate, schedule, do something. I mean, you can stay stagnant. You can stay where you are if you want to. You have a choice, and I'm not going to hate on you or be mean to you or shame you if you want to. But why would you want to? Cupcake, I love you so much. Prayers for you. Why would you want to? Why do you want to stay where you've been? Did you love it? I mean, it's that simple. You have a choice. It's like there's a moment you're going to have to draw a line. And I love drawing a line. It's like, nope, we're drawing a line in the sand because this is my moment and I am going to step over the line into change, into something different for myself, my community, my environment. I'm done. If you're done with the past, if you're done with what is behind you, if you're done with the things that you cannot control, if you're done trying to control other people when you have no control, say this: you haven't been reacting to people. You've been reacting to what you believe about yourself in the moment. Let that sit. What would truth sound like instead? An example here: I'm not important. The old way, you might rewrite it with something new. I'm not for everyone, Brandy, and that's okay. I'm not for everyone, Sarah, and I am perfectly okay with that. I don't need to be for everyone. Not everyone is going to be like me. Not everyone is going to see me. Not everyone is going to take a chance, to give it me a chance. Somebody might look at me and say, with judgment, she's just blonde. She doesn't have experience. She doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. Who does she think she is? I had somebody say that one day. Who does she think she is? I know who I am. I don't think who I am. I know who I am. I am a daughter of a king, and I am here to bring the word of God. And I am here to bring other people to fully know who he is. That's who I am. That is my identity. And that is all that matters to me. This work, I'm on a mission. Are you? What kind of mission have you been on in your life? I know what it's like to be on the wrong mission. Your trigger is speaking. Are you listening? How do you decode what your reaction is actually trying to tell you? That is right. I'm your sister. Every trigger carries a message, but most people never slow down enough to hear it. They'll react, defend themselves, shut down, overthink, and the moment passes without ever being fully understood. But your triggers are not random, these are patterned. They are specific, and they are revealing something that has been influencing your thoughts, your behaviors, your relationships for longer than you know. It's okay, Brandy. We'll talk later. So think about that. You haven't processed it fully. And if you never question the meaning of your triggers, you'll keep reliving the same emotional experience in all different types of situations with different people over and over again. But the moment you begin to decode it, to ask yourself, what is this actually showing me? You're interrupting the pattern. You're moving from reaction into awareness. And awareness is where transformation begins. Every trigger can be broken down into three parts: the event, the feeling, and the meaning. The event, what actually happened. This is neutral. What actually happened in this moment. The feeling, what did you feel in your body in that moment? The meaning, what you made it mean about you. What did you make it mean about you? What it's what thoughts did you put into your mind that you overthink now that you're thinking every time this same experience happens again? That same emotion, right? The meaning. What did it mean? I'm going to give you an example here. Thank you so much, Cole Harden. If you guys will repost this live, because it's pretty incredible this morning. I just want to make sure as many people have access to it as possible. You can also help me grow by gifting. You can tap on the screen. The gifting gallery is there after you tap on the screen. Thank you for helping me meet that. Paper Crane, Cold Hearted. We just finished that goal. Thank you so much. I see a lot of reposts happening with Brandy, Marlon with a heart me. Guys, if you'll send a heart me, make sure you do that every single day. It is very, very important. And they're 1 penny. You can help support me. You can help grow this family and this community on TikTok. And this is too powerful not to continue to grow it. Tell me I'm wrong. If you spend 10 minutes here and actually dive into what we're talking about, tell me I'm wrong. So I said earlier, they didn't respond to your message. Event is no response. The feelings that come up might be anxiety, frustration, or rejection, meaning I'm not important or I'm being ignored. But I want to tell you something. The power isn't in the event. The power is found in the meaning. Universal truth here, your feelings are real, but the meaning behind them may not be true. The same event will trigger different people differently because of belief, not reality. And when you change the meaning, you change the emotional outcome. Think about this for yourself. I'm going to give you 3 affirmations. I want to see your favorite in the chat when I come back. Here are your affirmations. I'm going to review them all. I'm going to ask you to repost, gift, do all the stuff to support today. Affirmation number 1, I am willing to question the meaning I've been holding. Number 2, my feelings are valid, but they are not always facts. Number 3, I have the power to see this differently. I want to see as many of you jumping in as possible. This is a safe space for all. Open community and conversation every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the Dwelling Place. I'm Sarah Elizabeth, a transformational life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina, offering all sorts of services on thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Join me today. Jump in. Let's spend some time together and let's work on transforming your life at a core level. When I come back, I'm going to review them all. I can't wait to see them all. Thank you guys so much. I saw lots of gifts. I'll also review those. Be right back.
We don't answer when we ask why we stay, why we stay. Do we stay because it's something we let go? Are we here just because it's something we know? We don't talk, but we don't walk away. We keep living in the same old way. To be honestly, we stay when we don't plan for what's ahead. We just live from day to day. I don't hear the words I need, but I still choose to stay. Every morning feels the same. We don't know what to decide. We don't leave and we don't change. We just stand side by side. We keep saying we should try, but we never change our ways. We don't answer when we ask why we stay, why we stay. Do we stay because it's go? Are we here just because it's something we know? We don't talk, but we don't walk away. We keep living in the same old life. We see it's real fit. It's we say. We are standing face to face, but we don't know what to say. Every question stays the same. The answers fade away. I don't
There he is.
like this. Always
Love my clutch.
between.
Happy Monday.
We never change.
All right, I'm going to scroll up.
Can dream.
This song is fire, isn't it?
We stand because it's
Essential. I see you this morning. Welcome. Clutchy with a heart. Thank you for the heart, Dee. Sending you love. Hey, for Cranes, time 7. Oh, yay. Thank you so much. 1, 2, and 3 for Paulo. 1, 2, and 3, especially 3 for Wholehearted. 1 for Burgers on Great. Richard with 2. Brandy with 3. Rich with 3. Knight says hard lesson to learn that we can't control others' emotions, but we are responsible for our own. Absolutely. Love that emotional intelligence.
should we stay?
Little tidbit there. I love that. So true. Rich, two. Rich with one. Rich, you just picked them all and you were like, separate. Thank you. You're awesome. I love you so much. Clutchy, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys. Questions for you. Are you ready? Do you have your journals? Club cheers. Thank you, Clutch. Oh, I just want to give you like a high five and a fist bump and a big hug. And you know what I mean. What do you consistently make situations mean about yourself? I know I'm asking you a really tough question there, right? Because you're going to have to be able to open your mind to be able to accept ownership that some of these things you have carried with you from back here. And now they're made to be, everything that comes up is made to mean the exact same thing, right? So, what do you consistently make situations mean? That you're not good enough? That you'll never make it? That you can't reach that level of success? Do you look at them with judgment or hate? Do you look at them and wish you had what they had? Is that belief about yourself actually true? Or is that just a familiar belief system that you haven't let go of and you haven't overcome? Who would you be without that meaning? Who would you be if you decided you were going to switch it up? Choose something different this time. Maybe a new perspective, a new outlook, a new mindset. How's your old one been working for you? Thank you, Clutch. Subscribe if you haven't already. Send your heart me's. I want you to think of your biggest trigger again. And I want you to fill in this sentence in the chat for me. When that happens, it makes me feel blank and it makes me believe blank. When whatever it is happens, whatever trigger it is, thank you, Clutch, for the meteor shower in my gift gallery. Oh. When this happens to me, it makes me feel blank and it makes me believe blank about myself. Fill in the sentence for yourself here, creating deep vulnerability and connection with yourself. When this happens to me, it makes me feel blank. I feel unloved. I feel rejected. I feel betrayed. I feel hurt. And it makes me believe that I'm not good enough. It makes me believe that people don't like me. No one likes me. I don't have any friends. I'm rejected. It makes you feel misunderstood, Night. Great word. That was my word my entire life. I felt misunderstood. Always. Nobody saw my heart. Nobody wanted to. Because what did it mean if they did? It might be too much for them to handle based on their current heart status. It's not the situation controlling your life. It's the meaning you've attached to it. So let's sit with this for a minute because we're going to rewrite one together. Hey, Leslie, good morning. An example here for you. The old way, they didn't choose me. Therefore, that must mean I'm not enough. But the new way, they didn't choose me, which must mean they're not aligned with me. It must mean that we're different. They don't align with me, my path, where I'm headed. What difference do you feel in the old way, I'm not enough, versus they are not aligned with me? Not everybody's aligned with you. And that has to be okay with you. You're going to have to find a way. I know how hard it is. You want to be liked by everyone. You like everyone. You love everyone. If this is your heart, drop a purple heart right now. Male or female, I don't care. If you've always really deep down just had a love for everyone and you haven't quite understood why it's not reciprocated or why people hurt you or why they don't love you back. And then you're wondering why they don't love you back because you're so nice and you're kind and you love everyone. You want good things for everyone. I see so many purple hearts. This is a heart we have. This is why you feel this hurt in you that you can't fully explain or understand. It hurts when people don't like you because you love them. You want to see everybody be great. You want to see life be good for everyone. You want to see everyone succeed. You want to see everyone on the winning team. I get that heart. That's my heart. And it's real hard to recognize that not everyone is like you. Not everyone has a heart like yours. Not everyone will understand it. People will see you as weak. They'll judge you. They'll say it's fake. They'll try their best to tear you down. They'll try their best to turn your heart into something that is cold. And maybe you've allowed it for a while. But today's the day. Acceptance of your heart, a recognition, and an understanding for yourself. This is the work. It's not just about becoming aware of the trigger, it's about actually changing the meaning. When that shifts, your entire experience in life will shift. And this is exactly when what we go deeper to inside of my coaching and my retreats. Real transformation at the root level. Now that you can see what your triggers are saying, we're going to take it a step further and test it in real time. Because some of the things you believe for years may not actually be true at all. Trigger or truth? What are you actually believing? Thank you, Clutchy, so much. Lisa, love you so much, sister. So many purple hearts. And I love seeing that because it helps. I mean, honestly, I feel more seen. You know, did it make you feel more seen to see how many people have a heart like yours and do understand your struggle and you're part of your journey where you just feel rejected and you don't understand why because you don't reject people like that? I know. It's a hard one to have, isn't it? This is not an easy heart to carry. So we're going to do something right now that's going to break the pattern in real time. We're going to expose the difference between what is actually happening and what your mind has been trained to believe is happening. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Are you ready? Are you excited? I'm going to play a game. I'm going to give you the real life situations. Hold on, family. I have totally lost my place here. So you have these belief systems, right? And if you hold on to these belief systems, what will happen? So as we move into chapter 5, I want you to anchor into this live this morning because I want you to leave this live with transformation already beginning. That's going to be my mission every morning. And then for you to follow up with me on thesarahelizabethexperience.com or thewillowwayfoundation.com. Let's anchor into it together every morning. And we're going to help other people to open their minds and hearts and eyes to who they really are and who God says they are. That is our mission here at the Willow Way Foundation and the dwelling place and our family here. Have you ever felt? I'm going to give you some different things and I want you to drop a heart emoji or just some emoji to express how you feel. And I want you to see the number of people that also feel the way you feel here. Okay, so I have some questions for you, and you drop whatever if you have experienced this emotion in your life, if someone has treated you this way, if you felt this way, drop an emoji, your favorite emoji. People have often made you feel as if you are not enough. Drop your emoji. Making you feel as if you're not enough. Look at Clutch with fist bump over there. I see the hearts coming in from Michelle. Night of Faith. Lisa. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you for lighting up my roses. Mama, don't you do that Blue Devils emoji. I love you so much. Even though you're a stinking Duke fan. Cold hearted, I see you. Leslie. All right, next one. You ready? You've often felt or told yourself or said the words, I must not be important enough. I must not be important enough. If this is you, drop yours. Mickey, I see you. Lisa, I see you. Next one. I'm too much for most people. Ever felt this in your life? Too much for everyone? Drop your emoji. Me again, I see you. I'm too much for most people. Lisa with the rose. Thank you so, so much. 19 roses. Cold hearted. Thank you. Me again with the thumbs up. I see you, me again. Lisa's over there dancing. Joe. All right. So, the thing that's funny about this is that the things that you have felt, you're not alone in. See, you and I are not just alike as humans. I'm not you. You're not me. We don't have the same journey, but we do have some deep seated connection about us, our spirits and our souls. It's another level. See, we try to connect on an exterior way, but there's a whole other level of connection that some people don't ever experience in their lifetime. Why? Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you got hurt years ago and you just never fully step back out there. But connection with people is found in humanity. What is humanity to you? Just one big community? A family? Humans? What does it mean to be human? To walk imperfectly? To make mistakes? To go through life feeling emotions of all kinds? This is where we connect. This is where we unify. This is where we find a way back to one another. Because we may be different. We may not think the same way. We don't look the same. We don't speak the same. We don't have the same language. But we do have the same human emotion. We've all felt similar things in our lives. Awareness will show you the pattern, but awareness alone will not change your life. This is where many people stop. You see it, you understand it, you can even explain it. But when the moment comes again, you respond the same way. Not because you didn't learn anything, not because the belief underneath wasn't. It is because the belief underneath was never replaced. You haven't ever rewritten that belief system. You haven't ever done the work to heal, to create change, to change up your mindset, change up your perspective. So you respond the same way. And your mind will always default to what is most practiced, not what is most true. Brandy, I see you. Thank you. Night. Have a great day. It's so good to be with you this morning. Here's the reality. Your brain is wired for efficiency, not transformation. It will go back to the same thought, the same reaction, the same meaning, because it's what is familiar. Even if it hurts you, even if it limits you, even if it keeps you stuck. That's why you can't just decide to think differently. In the moment, you have to intentionally interrupt the pattern and give your mind something new to hold on to. Giving your mind something new to hold on to. This is where your power actually activates. It's not when life stops triggering you, but when you start responding differently in the middle of it. When the same situation happens, but this time you pause, this time you question it, this time you choose a different meaning. This is how we break patterns. This is how identity shifts. And that is how your life begins to change in a real and sustainable way. Thank you, Cold Hearted, Lisa. TT Salad this morning. Happy Monday, everyone. So, I'm going to teach you something. It's called the rewrite method. Here's how you actually change it. Step one is to catch the belief. Is this belief system good for me? Is it applicable to my current situation? What are you making this mean for you right now? Thank you so much. Me again, a whale diving. Step two, we're going to challenge the belief. So, step one, we pause, we take a breath, we've caught the belief, we question it this time, we strategize in our minds a little bit, then we challenge it. Is this true or is this familiar to me? Step three, we're going to replace it. What is a more aligned truth that you can begin choosing instead? Rewriting it. Step four, we're going to repeat it in real time. You say it, you think it, you anchor it, write it down, all of it. Anchor into it. Let's do this together. Think about the belief that is continually coming up in your mind and your heart. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are really supporting this morning, and I just thank you so much. Happy Monday to you guys. And Brandy, thank you for all your support, and Lisa and Clutchy and Cold Hearted and Night of Truth, who's new this morning. We love welcoming new people in and new family every day. We want you to jump into the chat and get into this with us. You're not going to walk away with the same intensity if you don't participate. Was it a long weekend? Uh-oh, Cold Hearted. Do we need to talk today? So think about this belief system. And if you have a piece of paper, you have your journal, whatever it is, go ahead. You know, I like to act stuff out. Write it down. And after you write down whatever this reoccurring belief system is, start questioning it here. Is this good for me? Is this my current truth? What is this based on? Why is this coming up? How often is this coming up? And what environment or circumstances trigger this belief system in me? Now, I want you to rewrite this belief. So, out beside of your belief that you wrote down, whatever it is, a self limiting belief, you've thought this your whole life, you think things about yourself that aren't true, you think you're incapable, you think no one likes you, you don't fit in, whatever your belief system is, I want you to rewrite it. An example here would be I'm not enough. We're going to turn that into I am enough exactly as I am, and I am still growing. I'm on fire. Or maybe I'm not chosen. They didn't choose me again. My whole life, they haven't chose me. No one's chosen me. Let's turn that into I choose myself. And the right people will too. That is the promise of God. He said, be yourself, choose yourself, choose me. Be yourself, and your people will find you. Guess what? God's promises are always true. Look at you guys, Kat. Look at my family here. Look at my community. And then I'm too much. Your last example. I'm too much. Let's turn that one into I am fully expressed, and that is my superpower. Turn your too muchness into your superpower. You can. And stop worrying about what other people think all the time. Why does it even matter to you? Truthfully. I mean, I don't want to be a stumbling block for someone. I don't ever want to hurt someone. But I am so not worried about whether or not you like me or not. And that doesn't mean I don't love you. I do. But if you don't like me, it's more about you than it is me. And that is the God's honest truth. And that is me accepting truth about myself that I never could have accepted. Now, somebody out there will say, again, who does she think she is? Look at that ego. No, I'm not. I have more humility in my heart than, I don't know. It's hard to explain it. But I will tell you this, I don't accept lies anymore. And I don't accept judgment. And I don't accept people telling me who I am. And I don't accept people rejecting me and trying to make me feel small or belittling me. I know the truth about myself. And that is my power. That is what I'm talking about. When I say you step into your power with God. Yes, it's spiritual boldness. Yes, it's confidence. I know I can trust myself now. For a very long time, I didn't even trust myself to decide for myself. I stayed because it was comfortable. I stayed because I was lonely. I stayed because I didn't know why. Now I stay because it's good for me. Now I stay because it produces a win for me. Now I stay because it's supposed to be a part of my life. You see what happens when you change, when God heals you. If you're ready for your next level, this morning's live is just a taste of what you can experience at one of my retreats. Go to my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Schedule and book your retreat today. Don't wait another minute. If you felt even a shift, the slightest shift of transformation or something moving in your spirit this morning, let that be your calling. Let that be your sign. God is calling you forward today. And what I know to be true is you can't stay back there and step forward. You're going to have to make a choice. And that's something I can help you do. Thank you, Brandy. What are you rewriting this morning? If you rewrote your belief system, I want to see you drop whatever you rewrote into the chat. You don't have to put specifics, just something. What did you rewrite today? And I also want you to choose the affirmation that you love the most. Thank you, Lisa, for Prairie Cooper. I've never seen that one before. Thank you so much. So your affirmations here. Number 1, I have the power to choose new belief systems. Number 2, I am no longer defined by old patterns in my life. Number 3, I am actively becoming a new version of myself. Drop yours and your affirmation, and I'll be back in one moment. What did you rewrite today? What limiting belief system are you turning into something powerful today? For hands that couldn't hold my truth. Now I see the arms I needed were always waiting here in me too. I am the one I needed, voice that never left. Calm inside the chaos, the heart that beats the rest. No longer chasing pieces, I'll rise where I was bleeding. I found my home inside my soul.
favorite clothes. Where the start healing to hide. You guys have to hear the rest of the song. But every scar's a sacred code, proof that I'm already whole. Forgive the mirror for showing it, for I see more than just the flesh. Blood remembers every tear. Holds me rest. I am the one I needed, the love that stays through storm. Every tear rewrote my story to the light where I was born. No savior left to seek, no wounds left to feed.
That one got me.
Feel I am the one I need. I am the one I need.
I found it in my soul. That's where I found it, and that's where you'll find it. That's why I'm here. You're gonna find the one you've always needed. It's right here.
I know I feel I am the one I need.
You can just breathe it all out. Ooh, I am covered in spirit right now. Just so you know, like, don't judge. Yes, I'm crying on TikTok Live. What belief has been running your reactions the most? What truth do you want to replace it with? And what would your life look like if you actually believed in this new truth about yourself? What if? I ask you a question about your new belief. Does it feel uncomfortable or does it feel empowering for you? Which one? Somebody posted a free subscription for you guys, so go up there. If you haven't subscribed and you want one for free, you can't afford to subscribe, go up there. I'll scroll up and see. Me again. Thank you so much. Super fan. Oh, me again. I love that. That is so kind of you. Yes. Thank you, me again. Mickey says very empowered. Thanks to you. You're awesome. Yes, Mickey, I love you so much. And I'm so happy that I'm just blessed. Right? It's an honor to be a part of your morning this morning and for you to feel empowered on your Monday, right? To get your week started off in the best way. So feel good about yourself going into your week with more understanding, more love for yourself. Thank you, Megan. Me again. Me again. So growth will feel unfamiliar, right? It may feel uncomfortable at first, and that's okay. You're on a journey. And some of you are just beginning. So if you just made a shift with me this morning, even a small one, this is your moment to anchor into it. I'm going to ask you to tap on the screen, tap, tap. Send a gift right now of any amount, or you can help me meet my current goal, the paper cranes. I need 3 more of those. You can be like Clutchy and go in and fill up my gift gallery for me. That makes my heart happy because it lets me know that I can survive. Thank you, Clutchy. You're a wonderful person for me. Like God has sent you to me. I'm so blessed to have you a part of my life and journey. And I don't even know you, but one day I'm going to see your face. One day I'm going to know you. So If you're no longer choosing the old version of you, the gift you send right now will tie into your declaration. You're going to choose differently. You don't become a new version of yourself in one day. You become this new version in the moments that you choose differently. Now that you know how to rewrite the belief, thank you so much, me again. Sending you so much love today. Thank you for blessing me so much this morning and other people. Tap the screen. There's a orange box at the top of the screen on the left side. And that is a gift from me again. And if you tap on that box, you can get a subscription for free. And you get to access a lot of photography that I do when I spend time here in the Blue Ridge Mountains and all over, really, the United States. I've got pictures there from my Colorado trips, my Sedona trips, my Montana trips, my Blue Ridge Mountains, which are my home and my favorite place in the world. And that's why I want to invite you to join me for a retreat here in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we experience healing and transformation on a level that you have never thought possible. It will absolutely change your life. You'll go back ready to live, being your best self, believing in yourself, recognizing your gifts, knowing how to establish peace, knowing how to self regulate, and knowing how fully present God really is with you every day. So, you know how to rewrite the belief, right? Thank you, me again, for 12 paper cranes. Oh my goodness, you are lighting me up this morning. Thank you so much. Lisa with hand hearts. Oh my goodness, it's going to be an absolute, it's going to be more than fun. It's going to be an experience that you will never forget, is what I will promise you. That is my guarantee in the best ways possible. So, if you've been shifting your identity in real time this morning with us, we're going to take it even deeper because real power isn't just in changing your thoughts, it's in how you show up and respond in your life after the trigger. So, I'm going to give you some tools that you can use immediately. And I want you to feel a shift here. Leveling up the old you versus the new you. Let's play a game. We're going to set the energy. We're going to shift it all here. Because everything we just talked about means nothing if you don't actually choose differently. Thank you, Lisa. I love you so, so much. Randy, what do you want me to set now? Because I know I've been not paying attention to you that much this morning. I'm sorry. I'm going to do hand hearts, 7 of them, because that's my favorite number. All right. So, if you don't choose differently, nothing will actually change. This game is called Level Up. I'm going to give you some scenarios. I want you to answer into the chat old me versus new me. Type the words old me or new me. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper into this. Someone doesn't text you back. You ready? Someone doesn't text you back. You text your girlfriend and she's been acting a little bit off lately. You feel a little bit disconnected, but she's been really busy with school. Like maybe she's, in college still, or she's going for, a higher degree, in her career. And she's been extremely busy, right? And you're feeling some type of way, right? You've been feeling a little rejected, feeling a little disconnected, a little bit worried. You're starting to overthink a little bit about what's going on in the situation. So here she comes. You send the text message. It's an hour and 30 minutes later. You still haven't heard anything. You open your text message. You don't see that it's even been touched. Where did your mind go? The old you would go to overthinking, checking your phone a bunch, creating a story around it. She must be doing this. She must be doing that. What if she's with someone? What is happening? Your mind goes into the gutter, Lisa. You start thinking that she must be, and why? Where did the thoughts come from? Is it from your girlfriend who's working really hard to go to school and probably manage a lot of things and she hasn't really done anything, but you just feel off? You might decide before you even speak to her, she's got to be with somebody else. You might even accuse her when you talk to her. What if she's actually a really good woman? Like, what if she could be your future? But you self sabotage it because you're basing your current reactions on past behaviors or life experiences. What if? The new you will create peace in yourself. You're going to make no assumptions. You know what assumptions make out of you. And I'm just being funny. You know what assumptions are. So if you think about this, the healed version of you won't make any assumptions. And you'll begin to focus on yourself. What do I have going on today? What do I need to do? What do I need today? Maybe I should go take good care of myself. Maybe I'll take a run. Maybe I'll go grab me a coffee at the Starbucks. Maybe I'll do something for myself. See, one of the things I tell my coaching clients to do if you're overthinking a lot, to break the pattern, right? Sometimes to stop yourself is hard. Right? So we try all different types of things. And I had a client last week. I was like, you need to go take a run. Like, get outside, take a walk, do something to get your heart pumping, your mind, your thoughts. Because if you're stuck in a rut and you're not breathing enough, your mind becomes stale. Your thoughts are stale. You're stuck. But you go and create some energy, get your heart racing, get moving, or I'll say go take a shower, splash some water on your face, change up your environment, go somewhere else, go take a walk, a run, whatever it is for you, go to the gym. So you got to shift. The healed version of you is going to recognize you may have this trigger. It's going to still show up sometimes, okay? It's part of you. You were hurt deeply. It's not just going to leave. It's a part of who you are now. But I don't have to base my entire life and my future on one single moment where someone hurt me, someone left me, someone betrayed me, someone hurt me physically. Think about that. Do you want to base your entire future on the fact that you're an abuse victim? Is that the future that you want for yourself? Where all you do is focus on what happened to you every day. That's all you think about. That's all you talk about. You meet people and that's all you introduce yourself and 5 minutes later you're telling them your whole story. You just met them. They're not quite worthy of your story yet. Think about that. How do you want to live? Let's say that you have plans with your best friend. You're supposed to go out that night, Friday night, you're going to a show. And then last minute, your friend calls and says, I can't make it tonight. Or sends you a text message, or they don't show up. What does the old you do? You tell me. What is the old version of someone who's not healed? Where does your mind go when someone doesn't show up for you or the plans change last minute? What do you start thinking? You're frustrated. You take it personal. You start looking on Snap Maps to see if they're out with so and so. Trust me, I know you do it. You take it personal, right? But the new you will be flexible. The healed version of yourself is unbothered by this because you're grounded. You're not insecure about your relationships. If your friend wants to be your friend, they'll show up for you. If they don't want to be your friend, let them go show up and be with someone else, right? You'll find a new friend. You have more friends. And likely it has nothing to do with you. But if they are out with someone else, I mean, let them be with whoever they want to be with. They have choices too. Let them choose. You have choices. Make your choices. Decide who is worthy of sharing your story with. Decide who you do want to be in your future. And do they align with who you really are? Do you have to act out of alignment too much when you hang out? Do you have to not be yourself? What is the relationship based on? Are you always bringing a win and they're never bringing a win? Is it one sided? See, you got to start thinking about these things on a different level. This is about you. It doesn't mean that it's something you should take personal. Seriously. And I know that is really hard. Someone doesn't choose you. You've been dating a guy that has two girls he's dating. He's dating you, and he's got another girl that's a brunette. She's just as pretty as you are. And then he comes to you and he says, I've decided that I don't want to date anymore. I've decided I'm going to be in a relationship with Sandra. What do you say? How do you feel? Where do your thoughts go? What does that make you feel like? The unhealed version? I'm not enough. She's better than me. Compare yourself to her. Hate on her. I'm not enough. I'm sunk. He doesn't like me. Why not me? He's not for you. If he doesn't choose you, he's not for you. Let him choose whoever he wants so that you can be open for the real deal, right? He's not your real. He's not your future. He's not your truth. Mama says the Carrie Underwood song, Slash Your Tire. Back in the day, Mama, right? No, that has never been me. But I do think it's funny that people do stuff like, what in the world? What in the world? I mean, let them be themselves, let them live their lives, and you be yourself and live your life. Show up for the people that show up for you. Seek out people that want to understand you, that will give you tough feedback, but in a loving way. Seek out relationships that are good for you, that keep you in a positive mindset, that boost you up, that make you feel good about yourself, about your life. We're going to turn it up here. They might disagree with you. You might feel ignored. You may feel as if you're not included. You might feel misunderstood. But you need to understand there are some behaviors that are from this old version of you. The one where you overthink and think that want everybody to like you. You can't, it's impossible for you to understand that some people just don't like some people because we're not the same. We're too different in some areas, right? And that is okay. But we can love everyone. We can honor everyone's journeys. We can find ways to connect, to unify with one another because we're all humans. But you're not going to be them and they're not going to be you. And that's not your journey. If it's not meant for you, let it go. God will bring you what is meant for you if you trust him to. It really is that simple. Are you done being this old version of yourself? Do you want to step into a healed version of you? Who do you choose to be right now? I want you to type the word old me or new me into the chat, as many of you as possible. Thank you, Timothy, for that repost. And when I come back, I'm going to scroll up and acknowledge every person that is participating today. Send your favorite gift right now if this is stirring something in your heart and your soul today. If you're experiencing some sort of movement inside that you can't fully explain, but you know something wonderful is about to happen. That is what transformation feels like. When you acknowledge that you haven't been perfect, when you acknowledge that you truly have no control outside of yourself, when you acknowledge that you were created to be something more. Old me or new me? I love that name, Knight. That's my son's name. I'll be right back, guys. Want to see yours?
We are here. We'll meet again. Not as we were, but as we were meant to be. We'll meet again when the world aligns your heart with mine. Even far away, you're breathing in my chest. You stay with me in every step I take. We'll meet again, I fear it's not a mistake. We'll meet again, not as we were, but as we were meant to be. We'll meet again when the world aligns your heart with mine. Even far away, you're breathing in my chest. You stay with me in every step I take. We'll meet again, I feel.
All right. An awesome morning this morning, family. It's been so wonderful this morning. I've said wonderful like a million times today already. And I told you I woke up discouraged, but I got in the shower and the song For the One came on. Oh, God, just a reminder of why I'm here every day and why I'm going to continue to be here every day.
I've been walking through the fire,
You don't become the new version of you someday.
burning out.
You can become this version right now. You sent a gift a moment ago. I know that's you choosing growth. Thank you so much. Fire, you're breaking patterns.
Yeah, weary,
Diamonds, you know your value.
and I don't know where to go.
Which one is you?
But I hear you in the stillness.
Are you planting seeds for growth this morning?
I can't
Are you feeling the fire for breaking the patterns?
carry your throne.
Do you realize you're a diamond in the rough?
Stone. Jesus, take and make me whole.
Are you done playing small?
But your
Chapter 7 is called The Power in Your Response.
can't carry this.
How to show up differently when it actually happens to you, because it will. You choose light. It's one thing to understand your triggers in a safe space like this, Doyle. And I love that you're choosing light every day. Choose light.
I've been searching for
It's another thing to face them in real life. So when someone says something that hits you, when a situation doesn't go the way you expected, when your emotions are rising before you can even think, that's the moment where everything you've learned gets tested. And most of you won't fall because you didn't learn. You might fall back because the moment feels stronger than the awareness that you built around it. Here's the truth. You don't need to eliminate your triggers to become powerful. You need to learn how to stay present inside of them. Because power is not the absence of emotion. It's the ability to feel it without being controlled by your emotion. It's the ability to pause when everything in you wants to react. It's the ability to choose your response instead of repeating your pattern. That is a skill, and it is one that we can build together. When you stop doing this, your entire life begins to change. Your relationship shifts, your communication shifts, confidence shifts. Because you're no longer showing up from old wounds, you're showing up from awareness, from choice, from alignment. And people will feel the difference because you will feel the difference. Let's talk about what you do in the moment. Step 1, you feel it. No more suppressing your emotions. What am I feeling right now? Step 2, pause. Take a breath and give yourself however many seconds you need just to breathe. Step 3, what is this meaning to me in this moment? What meaning am I taking away from this circumstance? Step 4, choose your response. Who do I want to be in this moment? What do I want to happen? What outcome do I want to create? Who do I want to be in this moment? A healed version or the old version? This is the difference between reacting and leading your life. Situation, someone is short with you. Your old response might be defensive or shut down, take it personally. Your new response will be to pause, stay grounded, and respond calmly or ask them for clarity. Hey, are you okay? They're snippy, they're short with you. Ask them if they're okay. Something's going on with them. That's why they're acting that way. I think if you understand that about yourself and you give yourself grace, now you can give it to other people, right? Funny how that works. A situation, you feel ignored. The old you, overthinking, withdrawal. You might create stories or meaning around something that isn't true. But the new you will self check. You'll stay present. You'll communicate or release before responding or reacting. Same situation, different response, different outcome. Are you ready for a different outcome? Universal truth here, you always have a choice in how you respond, even if you don't feel like it at first. The pause is where your power lives, and your response today is shaping your identity for tomorrow. Affirmations for you. Number one, I choose how I respond. Number two, I am grounded, aware, and in control. Number three, I lead my life instead of being reactive to it. Choose yours. I see you, Lisa, with three. All three for Paulo. Anybody else with yours? One, two, and three for Richard. I love it. Thank you, Richard. Getting involved, jumping in, helping me mod, all kinds of things. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support today. Thank you to all of my moderators, to Clutchy, to Lisa, to Mama. I'm so glad you're here. Miss Mickey with number three, and Kat with one, two, and three. Salia, welcome to our family. Cold Hearted, one, two, and three. Thank you, Richard. So awareness first, change second, right? Where do you react the fastest in your life? What would it look like for you to pause in that moment? Who do you want to become in these circumstances or life situations? Be honest here. Do you usually react or do you pause? Will you do something different today than what you've done in the past? Tap the screen if this is you. If you are committing today that you are going to walk out of this live doing something different because you're beginning to see the insanity that has been occurring throughout your life, through the patterns you've been repeating, through the self limiting belief systems, the overthinking, the struggles that you've put on. And sometimes you're doing it to yourself. And this is not me being mean to you. This is the time for you to open your mind and your heart to something. Some of these things we are doing to ourselves. Why? Do you know it's been more than 10 years since I talked to the person that abused me when I was a kid? It's because I decided not to just continue to act like nothing happened. I don't reach out. For years, I tried to act like nothing happened. For years, my heart was still kind and understanding, and it still is for him. But it's not like it used to be. I'm not seeking out a relationship because now I recognize it's not one that deserves my attention. Because I never got an apology, I never got an acknowledgement. So I could continue to stuff it down and just go through the motions and act as if nothing had happened, or I could choose myself. And I chose myself. Declaring that you are stepping into a more powerful version of yourself. And sometimes we need to take better care of ourselves. Say this slowly with me. I do not lose control in the moment. I lose awareness. And the moment I stay aware, I take my power back. I do not lose control in the moment. I lose awareness. And the moment I stay aware, I take back my power. Now that you know how to respond differently, I'm going to talk about applying this in your relationships, your work, and everyday moments. It's easy to feel aligned when you're in a space like this, when you're aware, grounded, and present, surrounded by other people who are healing and working on things. But your real life is where this work either takes root or it will fade away. It's in the conversation that catches you off guard, the message that doesn't come, the tone that shifts, the moment you feel unseen, unchosen, or misunderstood. That's where this work becomes real, not in perfect conditions, but in imperfect, everyday situations. And the truth is, your life is not shaped by your best moments, it's shaped by your consistent responses. The way you respond when you're tired, the way you respond when you're triggered, the way you respond when something doesn't go your way, that is what creates your relationships, your confidence, your leadership, and your ability to establish peace in your life. Not what you know, but how you show up. And only you can control how you show up. You have a choice. When you start applying this, everything begins shifting in your life. You stop chasing validation, you'll start standing in your value. You stop reacting emotionally and start responding intentionally. You stop repeating patterns and start creating new outcomes. And people will see and feel that difference because you're no longer showing up as who you used to be. You're showing up as who you really are and who you're becoming in Christ. Let's bring this into your actual life. The old you might take things personally, react quickly, or need validation all the time. But the new you will pause before responding, ask instead of assuming, and stay grounded in your self worth. Not everything is about you, and that is freedom. You don't have to worry about why they don't like you. Let them be them and you be you. Not everything is about you. Remember that. In your work environment, the old you might overthink. You may feel judged. You may feel as if you have to prove yourself constantly. But the new you will have confidence in your value, clarity in your communication, and emotional regulation skills. Internal dialogue, how you speak to yourself. The old you will ask you what you did wrong, why you are like this, telling yourself you're not enough. The new you will ask yourself, what am I feeling? What does this mean? And is it true? I'm choosing differently now. The daily integration method, how you can make this stick. Notice, catch your trigger. Pause, create space. Rewrite, shift the meaning. Respond, choose who you want to be. And then say, this is me taking back my power and stepping into awareness around my identity. This is work that is worth it for me to do. I'm not going to give up on myself. Your life reflects your patterns until you consciously change them. You don't need perfect conditions to grow, you need consistent awareness. And who you become is built in small moments, not big ones, turning pain into power. Choose the affirmation that you love the most and drop it into the chat. Number one, I am becoming more aware in every moment. Number two, I choose to respond in alignment with who I am becoming. Or number three, my growth is showing up in how I live, not just in what I know. I want to see a lot of you with number three, my family members here. If you haven't joined our family, you should. Paula with 1, 2, and 3. Richard with 1, 2, and 3. Give me just 1 second, family. I'm going to read them all. Ah. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to get my music on. So, if you're ready to not just hear this, you're ready to actually live this, Marlon. 1, 2, and 3 for you. Nikki, 1, 2, and 3. Knights, 1, 2, and 3. All 3 for Doyle. Love and Grace with 2 and 3. Me again, 1, 2, and 3. Brandy with 3. Lisa 1, 2, and 3. Can you guys hear the music? I think it's playing on my phone. It messed up somehow. So, little technical issue. It's okay. If you can hear the music, just say yes. Because this is our final chapter. And I want it to be powerful for you. Good. April, I see you with 2. Lisa says tappers needed. Jump in here, guys. The decision, the invitation, and the beginning. Is that better? Okay. It's okay. We're just going to finish strong. You ready? So you didn't just sit in a live today. You saw something. You felt something. You became aware of something that has been quietly shaping your life. All right. We are all good now. Everybody good? Everything's good. Okay. So I'm going to start over with this chapter. You didn't just sit in a live today. You saw something. You felt something strong. You felt something stirring in your heart, in your soul, your spirit. You became aware of something that has been quietly shaping your life, your reactions, your patterns, your beliefs, your identity. And the truth is, most people never get this far. So be proud of yourself this morning. Be proud that you stuck around, that you faced the hard truths, that you were honest with yourself. Because most people will continue to live on autopilot, repeating the same cycles and wondering why nothing changes. But you paused. You leaned in. You chose to pause, to question it, and to respond differently. Now you see it. Oh, thank you. We're at 10%, Lisa. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best family ever. Pat, I see you with a bunch of hearts here. When you see it, you have a decision to make. Because awareness without action will slowly fade. But awareness followed by a decision will change your life. Not all at once, not overnight, but in the moments that matter. And the next time you're triggered, and the next time you feel overlooked, rejected, misunderstood, this is where it becomes real. I hope you choose to pause, to question it, and to respond differently. You don't need to become someone new overnight, but you do need to start choosing differently. You have a choice. Moment by moment, response by response, belief by belief. And if you keep doing that, you won't just manage your triggers, you will transform your life. Your triggers will lose their power over you, and you will become more grounded, more aware, and more aligned, and way more powerful than you've ever been. The breakthrough declaration moment for you, Brandy. I am not my patterns. Repeat after me. You can type it into the chat if you want to. I am not my patterns. I am not my past. I am not my automatic reactions. I am aware. I am choosing. And I am becoming. I love you. Thank you, Brandy. This right here is the work that I walk people through every single day. This is not surface level motivation. This is real transformation, real truth, awareness, and real change. If you're ready to stop repeating the same patterns and actually become the version of you that you felt today, I invite you to schedule time with me. Let's go deeper together. Let's personalize this. Let's actually walk this out together. And if you're ready for something much deeper, a transformational life experience that is going to change your entire life, you will not leave here the same. My retreats are where this work becomes an experience for you, where you'll step out of your environment, out of the noisiness of where you live and your home and family and jobs and work and responsibilities, and into a space where you can actually hear yourself again, where we do this work fully present, fully supported, and fully immersed. Because sometimes you don't just need information, you need guidance, you need space, and you need the environment to truly shift. If this is calling you, I would love to see you at an upcoming retreat this year. Visit me at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Book your retreat, book your coaching package under the Willow framework. All of this created to help you heal and step into your next level in your life, whether it be leadership, your relationships, your joy, gratitude, your ability to find peace and happiness, your spiritual connection, whatever it is for you. And for those of you who feel led to support something bigger, you can also make a donation to the Willow Way Foundation. There's a foundation tab on my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. You can donate directly from there. Because what we're doing here isn't just about one of us. It's about creating access to this kind of transformation for people who otherwise wouldn't have it or be able to access it. For you, if you're like me, you care deeply about others. And if you have the means to support someone else's healing, right? Someone else's journey to connecting with God, someone else's ability to see themselves for the first time as who God really created them to be, and not who the world or their past has told them they are. You're not just giving here, you're changing lives. And if you've been here this morning, you've been here the whole morning, you know how it, you have a feeling, right? You've witnessed how this happens in real time. Your support helps provide coaching scholarships for individuals who are ready to heal, grow, and rebuild their lives. They don't have the resources to do it alone. Are you ready to help me change lives? I invite you to pray with me for a moment because I just want to thank God for every person here today, for your awareness, your openness, your willingness to see yourselves more clearly, to be more honest with yourself. I pray that what was revealed today does not fade, but takes root in your heart, your spirit, your mind, that you will feel peace in your body and clarity in your mind, strength in your spirit, that in the moments ahead, when you feel triggered, you'll remember this space and choose differently. Not perfectly, not intentionally. I ask God to guide you, to ground you, and to remind you that you are never alone in this walk. And if today has impacted you in a big way, follow this page, share this live, share my content, follow me on all of my social media accounts. Google the sarahelizabethexperience.com. Google it first and leave me a Google review today. Those make my heart happy. They keep me going on days that I don't feel that I have it in me to continue. So you guys have no idea what your help and your support and you being here every day means to me and what it means to God, this work that we do together. It is powerful, it is real, and it is lasting. Tap the screen, send your favorite gift. You don't have to keep living the same way. You don't have to keep reaching or for things that seem so out of reach for you. You can stand on a firm foundation. And if you do that, you're going to be able to stand taller. You'll be able to reach higher. You don't have to figure it out alone. This is your beginning. Thank you all so much. We met another goal already. It's been happening so quickly today. So, you guys, thank you so much. 3 hand hearts as we wrap up this morning. You do not have to figure it out alone, okay? This is your beginning. And I'm going to meet you there, and so is God. We're all in this together. This has been the dwelling place with Sarah Elizabeth. This is where you don't just hear truth, you experience it. And where you're always invited to come back home to yourself. I want to thank you so much for such a powerful morning. Thank you for joining me every morning. I'm on live at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single morning on the weekdays. And I get to share things with you to help you heal, to help you recognize that healing and transformation is possible. If you need my support one on one, visit my webpage, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. My link is in my bio. Go visit it right now. Schedule your one-to-one discovery and strategy session. Let's get to work together. Maybe you'll schedule your retreat and come visit me. We'll spend a week together, basically 4 nights, 3 days of intensive somatic healing and transformation therapies. We just leveled up. We're leveling up, okay? We're leveling up every day. That's our mission. That's part of what we do together. That's part of the work that we'll do one on one together, is to help you level up. What does your next season look like? What do you need to feel confident? What needs to happen in your life for you to begin loving yourself? C3, what needs to happen, Lisa? No, we're still here. That's okay. I love you guys so much. We're number 99 in the C3 league, which is pretty powerful, family. And that is because of you. I want to tell you guys, I just love you so much. It's really hard for me to think about this and not get emotional. Anytime I really think about it, like what God has done with our work here through the dwelling place and my work as a professional life coach and transformational soul strategist and spirit guide. This is powerful work that we're doing together. And I just want to thank everyone who came in today and supported. This is the biggest live we've ever had to reach number 99. That's the first time that we've ever reached that level. We're at 180.4K likes on TikTok right now. We have 56 likes over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you've been with us all day today, I just want to thank you so much. I do go back and view all of your messages, and I love seeing the people that are coming every day. It's starting to grow over there. A lot of momentum happening across the board everywhere today. We're number 74. So if you guys want to make me number one in C3, I mean, let's just, I know what is happening. So I just, it's been so incredible to spend time with you. And it is the biggest blessing of my life, other than my children. I mean, souls are being saved, lives are being changed, transformation is possible, and healing is possible for you. Stop waiting. Stop questioning it. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough or you just won't fit in. You fit in here. You fit in the kingdom of God. Come on, join us every day. Be a part of our family. Get loved on every day. I want to thank you though, because I'm going to wrap it up. I'm working 6 hours today for Medicare. So you pray for me. I've got a lot of work to do. But I appreciate you guys so much for everything that you do. Title gifter me. Me again? Oh my goodness. Wow. Brandy, thank you so much. Y'all gonna make me cry, and I don't need to be crying on Tiki. Brandy, people think girls that cry on Tiki Talkie are crazy. I'm all right with that. I'll cry anytime I need to. I am myself, unapologetic, unbothered. And this is what a healed version of me looks like. This is not who I've been in my past. And maybe it's not who you've been, but this God wants to change. He's ready and he's moving in your life right now. He's moving and he is ready to bring change that is going to be so wonderful for your future. Believe in yourself. And I want to ask you to go out there and tell somebody about Jesus today. Tell them how much they're loved. Tell them how much he forgives them and what his empathy and compassion and mercy means for them. What his grace means. Amazing grace. Why is that such a sweet sound? Because that's what freedom sounds like. I'll be back in one moment. I just want to tell you, thank you so much for all of the support today. We're wrapping it up. I'll see you guys live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here at the Dwelling Place, our family and our community of love and real transformation that is sustainable. You can carry it to every season of your life. Now, I'll see you tomorrow. I love y'all. Few more songs for you guys. I had a request the other day, and I'm going to honor it. If you want to stay and just listen to some music for a few songs, relax, take a deep breath before you get into your day. A lot of people want me on live all day, and that's really hard, but I am going to leave it up for you guys for a few minutes and just take a breath, just enjoy. I'm going to get to work and on my other stuff, but you guys just enjoy. I love you.
The rain still
See you tomorrow.
falls where you left me. Your shadow whispers through the haze. I try to breathe, but I'm still drowning in the words we couldn't say. I saw the sunrise fade to gray. Your footprints washed by the pain. Every dream calls your name. I keep your letters in my jacket, so smell your perfume in the air. Told myself I'd be alright, but the truth is, you're still there. You said forever, then turned away. Left me here with the night and pain. She won't,
My baby.
but her love remains.
Party.
Every tear, through every flame, I'm still reaching out. Going too far. She walked away, but she's so far. Another drink, another fill the space inside. Your voice still echoes in the silence.
You're there.
Melody I can't hide.
There. See how much bigger he is than Charlie?
Your ghost still dances in my dreams. I'm falling.
Bear is the perfect name for him, isn't it?
Everything we used to be.
Look at that face. He always sticks his little tongue out. Oh, he's like, no, we'll see down.
Through shattered glass, through endless rain, we were stars that lost their spark. Still, I carry her all way to the dawn.
The two little white girls were over there giving each other kisses.
But her heart beats every step of us.
The only problem with me trying to like leave music on for you guys is that it's almost impossible for me not to come back and talk to you. I don't have that strength. Like I'm gonna want to come back. I'll think of stuff I want to say, you know. Y'all know me, Mama. You know me so well. So I'm silly like that. It's okay. So, which puppy do you think is the cutest, the white or the brown? I know, Mama, I can't do it. It's like I need to get to work and do stuff, but probably should. But I love you guys so much. Let's get it to 200K before I leave, though. We're at C3 number 51 out of all of C3 on TikTok this morning. That is powerful. The run. I know the little girl. Little what? Yes. I don't know though. There's something about Bear. He just has like that little sleepy face. And then he does like his little tongue, he sticks it out. Like he'll just be sitting there and it's just his normal way of sitting there, his little tongue. It's so cute. I can't. But I just again, guys, we're about 5K away from 200K today in likes. So let's get it up there. I'm going to set one final goal. And if anybody wants to jump in, I saw Lisa with a TT salad a minute ago. I'm going to scroll up and see who else has been sending me gifts over the last couple of minutes because this has just been so incredible. And so many of you jumping in and saying, I want to help someone today. I want to be the reason that someone begins to heal today. What is that, me again? I've never heard that before. Oh my goodness. Level up ship. Oh, me again. You have been, wow. Wow. Number 16. That has never happened. Wowza. How long do I need to stay here? What y'all gonna do? Are you just gonna blast me to me again over there giving me all the heart puffs? I know. Yes, thank you. It's so good to see you, me again. And I thank you for blessing me so much and blessing my work so much today. Thank you, all of you that have jumped in today and just truly just went crazy, just blessing. I know I'm going to cry after live. I felt so discouraged when I woke up this morning. And you see what God does when you belong to Him? You see how He moves? This is how He moves. It's amazing, isn't it? Ooh. No, really, I'm not crying because of any sadness or rough few weeks, Brandy. The tears this morning are just feeling how God is moving so powerfully and getting to witness it on a daily basis. Paulo, thank you for thanking me again. Our family here thanking you, like also me again. So we love each other here. We take care of each other. We're showing up for each other. Yes. Happy tears. And it's really the spirit has been all over me this entire live this morning. My hands have been shaking, and they do that when the Holy Spirit gets a hold of me. Start crying and just my hands shake, and it just takes over my body. So it's a wonderful feeling, but I don't know. It's just something that I'm not going to hide, and I'm not going to pretend that it's not a part of who I am. And I am walking in the spirit. I am a spiritually awakened person. I realize I'm abnormal, right, Marlon? I'm a little different than what you might have seen before, but I'm here to help you to understand spiritual awakening and what it means to you to fully heal your heart and take your life back. That is the work that we do together. Thank you so incredibly much for such a wonderful, amazing, incredible live today. C3 number 14. Lisa, oh my goodness. Right. Thank you so much. Wow. So we just crossed over 200K. I need 11 more heart pumps. And then I am going to wrap it up and go work my everyday job. I don't know what I don't know what God's doing, and I don't know the answers to everything. I just know that His plan for this is absolutely incredible, and it's going to be more than we could have ever imagined. And so, any of you that are here for me and you walk with me every day, just know I don't forget things. I don't forget people that show up for me. And there's going to be so many blessings for all of you. Blessings await for anyone who supports this work. That is a guarantee. Go to my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com, and come back tomorrow and join us live on the dwelling place, our family, our community. And I just send you out there with so much love today. Go tell someone about Jesus. Pray over them. Let them know that healing is possible and send them my way. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go be great today. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much, everybody. Amazing. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever unchanged.